100 Years War, a theme pack in exclusive for iClone 4. It was released many years ago, and many people today who started using iClone 4 and go to iClone 6 or even 7 today know this pack. And those who really love medieval, like I do, used it many times for their renders or animations in this case. But since the years have passed, the animation got better and people just want more geometries, more polygons, more texture size and anything. So the pack got obsolete, but it never was forgotten. People still use it today because they have it, and even the motions, they never get forgotten because they still used to even today, because you can use them in every avatar you like. So it's one of the most complete medieval theme packs ever released for iClone. Okay, now I remembered that I saw a couple of days ago various people who used this pack in photos, and still many weeks ago I saw tons of photos everywhere who they use this pack, because many people have iClone 5 and they cannot afford iClone 6, or other people just don't have any medieval stuff and that's the only pack they got. So I'm sure many people have it, and many have forgotten and others just don't use it anymore. So I realized, why should we not overhaul it a bit so we can even use it today and adapt it a little bit? So the first thing I realized about the pack is the avatars. They have no normal map whatsoever, or no specularity map at all. There's minor avatars like the horses or some helmets. They have actually normal maps, but they're not correctly assigned at all. They look terrible. So I decided to make myself, since I have this knowledge, own normal maps and own specularity and light maps for the avatars. So I covered all the avatars and all the accessories. So let's take a look. So as we can see here, this is our knight. It is a French knight, if I'm not wrong, and many people use that knight and they put their faces there because it's ideal for iClone 5. And as you can see, this is the original. It's in high specs in iClone 6, and you can see perfectly that the knight has no normal maps at all. Now take a look the change if you apply normal maps from the top to the bottom. I also covered the shield and the sword. As you can see, it's a noticeable change. And now I'm gonna show you so a couple of minutes of video where you can see and appreciate all the accessories and the avatars I textured with the normal and specularity and light maps. So enjoy. And after this is done, I'm gonna show you quickly how do you apply actually those textures and how it's done. And after that, take a look in the description of this video. There's a download link. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly show you how to apply the texture maps. Let's check out this shield here and go directly to the material. To orient yourself and know which kind of shield you have to search for, or you can check out the photos, or you can go to the description here directly and see shield 01. So you go to the folder you downloaded, alright, and what you're gonna find here is Classic Knight Makeover. And you're gonna find these archives here, or these folders: soldiers, knights, horse, and accessories. So you check out the accessories and you have bows, crossbow, helmets, others. Others is everything besides shields and swords. So in this case it's a shield, so we can check out shields here, and as you can see we have already the shields here. Here we got one shield who was actually the same name than the other shield. No, it's not the same name. I was confused here, because one is 01S. 01S is gonna be this shield here. So as you can see already in the image, it's the right shield. So we go and select the normal map and make sure normal map is selected and click OK. There we go. Now in order that this looks good, we have to load the other textures as well. In this case, shields and the specularity map. And the last one is the blend map. You search that one on the light maps. Here in accessories, shields, and shield 2, no, it's shield 1 light map, this one here. There we go. Now the shield looks a little bit dirtier and used. So it gives it a realistic and good look, because after all, these guys are fighting all the time. So the horse, as you can see, this is the original horse. As you load it in, it looks like this. It looks like terrible. So, and I have the high mode on, so all textures are actually applied here. The horse has actually a normal map. In a minute, get this back. The horse has a normal map applied, but still looks terrible. So I made my own normal map. I'm gonna find that one in horse 3, and my normal map is this one here. Now it's gonna look a bit rough, as you can see, but once you apply the specularity map, it looks awesome. As you can see, now the horse looks completely different. It looks like it's supposed to look. So if you don't like this rough look, you just go and turn the bump map a little bit down or up as you're willing. And you can change the specularity map and make it a little bit shinier like this. See? And finally, although it doesn't affect much the horse in this case, is the light map or the blend map. As you can see, now it's loaded in. So the effect of the blend map is not, it's just very subtle, you know, but you can see it makes those points a little bit darker. So this is how you search your textures. Now before we say that, there's gonna be some shields who are double, and let me showcase that to you quickly. We need to go down here to our accessories and infantry. So as you can see here, this shield here and this one and this share both the same texture, so I do not bother to actually describe them as different shields. So you're gonna find this under the same name as the other one, because they applied the same. Special ones are the rondage and other shields of the knights. They are up here. Those shields here, those are unique. So and there's some other stuff like the scabbard and the sword with scabbard are both the same texture. So if you find the scabbard texture, you apply that also there. So just check out the texture and you're gonna see some are double, as well as the textures for the arrows and the crossbows. They're both the same. Alright, that's it. Enjoy the pack. See you next time. I'll talk to you.